all of a sudden, Hollywood in the spotlight in regards to Donald Trump. We saw Meryl Streep just go after the president-elect as she was accepting a Lifetime Achievement Award, and we looked around the room and we saw the entire crowd in this rapt, sort of stunned silence. I want to play a little bit more of what she had to say when she was criticizing Donald Trump for his comments about the press. Let's watch.
So Hollywood is crawling with outsiders and foreigners. And if we kick them all out, you'll have nothing to watch but football and mixed martial arts, which are not the arts.
Let's get to that specifically in a moment, but first, Eugene, your general reaction to what you saw.
Well, first of all, I wasn't surprised. As Donald Trump himself noted, Meryl Streep's a huge Hillary Clinton fan. As the camera scanned the audience, we saw people that have spoken out critically of Donald Trump throughout the campaign. And so I was not shocked by the words, nor was I shocked that they used this event to share these thoughts. It's not uncommon for them to do that.
It's sort of this debate that is played out in front of all of us, what is considered by many or by some to be the liberal elite, at war with Donald Trump directly. It was interesting to hear that bit from Meryl Streep about football and mixed martial arts, right? Because even while that may be one area where people in the middle of the country who may like movies and may like Meryl Streep will be, well, wait a second, I'm a football fan.
Sure.
I like mixed martial arts. Say what you want about Donald Trump and his comments about New York Times reporters, but why are you going after me?
Right. I don't think that was her point, even though I'm pretty sure that's how it will be received. She was saying that if there's no Hollywood, we'll only have sports. And the follow-up line was, and those aren't the arts. I think she respects and understands that the world works better when there's sports and the arts, and when both of those communities have people from all aspects of the American society in them.
So Donald Trump did comment on this in New York Times. So far, he hasn't said anything on Twitter, though we are watching that very carefully. Let's take a little bit more of a look at the Golden Globes right now and watch what Jimmy Fallon had to say.
This is the Golden Globes, one of the few places left where America still honors the popular vote. But Manchester by the Sea is nominated for 5 awards. You might remember Manchester by the Sea for being the only thing from 2016 that was more depressing than 2016. The film Florence Foster Jenkins is nominated. There you go. The character has been dubbed the world's worst opera singer. And even she turned down performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. It's tough to book. As always, the ballots for tonight's Golden Globes were carefully tabulated by the accounting firm of Ernst & Young and Putin.
So, what was interesting there about Jimmy Fallon was that he'd been criticized during the election season for being too friendly to Donald Trump. He tousled Donald Trump's hair there, but you could see him even there, Hollywood versus Donald Trump on display last night. Let's move.